wanting to get to 100. We spoke about this, and I think why, first of all, I'm surprised that not too many people are having this conversation, be it on social media, in shows. I don't see anyone talking about it. That what he's trying to do, Virat Kohli, as much as we love him and we think that, you know, the best that we've seen after Sachin Tendulkar, I don't know. It's setting, like I said that last time as well, Jamie, it's just setting a wrong precedent. What you are saying is that it's okay to be selfish enough to score or look for a personal milestone. And I said this last time as well, that this was a different situation with lots of balls left, right? There were 55 balls left the last time around when he tried to, you know, deny 5 singles to get to his 100. This was a different situation where it could have gotten closer. My thing is, at what point? It's a slippery slope. Where is that line drawn that, okay, these are the number of balls and we should, you know, now this is the exact scenario in which we should try and look at our personal milestone and not think of the team first or not think of winning. And that's why I feel what was happening yesterday was once again not really what the game is about. And ironically, fans were cheering him on. Teammates are laughing. I get that because India are winning. It does not matter. But even the time when, you know, Ravindra Jadeja, he played this defensive shot so that Kohli gets a strike on the last ball in the next over. You know, there are fans in the stadium. They're cheering Ravindra Jadeja on. It almost seems like the world wants him to get 100, which is fine. But boss, there's a game that you need to win. Are we losing that aim? Are we losing what should really be the, you know, what should be in our sight?
I know we're all in the minority here, and once again, I have a problem. I'm not going to say that perhaps Virat Kohli is losing aim of the bottom line consistently, only because he's done amazing things. What has irked me in these last 2 attempts, blatant attempts to get hundreds, is the nature. This is contrived, Meha. We've seen many batsmen. Virat Kohli himself has often slowed down. In Australia, we discussed on one of these shows how in that, was it the first match when Gill and Iyer got hundreds? They slowed down, you know. Virat Kohli is slowed down. But there's slowing down and then there's blatantly turning down singles just so you get strike. What has got me irked, as well as the KL Rahul Virat Kohli partnership, and yesterday, is how openly contrived this has become. More so in a World Cup. I would still have had a problem with had this been a bilateral series with the series wrapped up, but not as much, you know, because things can change in a matter of a moment, right? Yes, your target is 5 runs. You think you can finish the match with a 6 and get your 100, you know, but it's the build up to before that. It's not so much about the shot that gets him 100 against Bangladesh or the shot that he's attempted to get to 1 against New Zealand. It's the openly, you know, matlab, if I can put it in a Hindi example, ये सब खुले में चल रहा है. That's what's got to me, you know. And Chetan said it that day when he was standing outside the Pune ground. We're talking about today. Fans don't care. This is the whole problem. We have demigods and we build up people, Star Sports, all the brands. They build up one person to seem more important than the other 10. Will this yardstick be afforded to any other player?
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely.
What if this was a player from a different country? And the most worrying aspect, Neha, what will this tell another player somewhere down the line whenever Virat Kohli is not around? Maybe he's rested, maybe he's retired. Will a Shreyas Iyer start to have certain thoughts? Will a KL Rahul start to have certain thoughts? Will a
KL Rahul already does.
Who knows?
KL Rahul already does, but
That's
yes.
what I'm saying.
I'm talking about, you know, the likes of Shubman Gill. I'm talking about the likes of Shubman Gills, you know, the Yashasvi Jaiswal. Yep. They would all think that it's okay. It's okay to achieve your personal milestones while you're trying to get your team over the line. But again, I feel like that is not what you're playing for. And as open as and as contrived it has been, it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you're watching something like that. It just doesn't seem like, you know, the right way sport should be played. Again, we are in minority, and I know Chetan has very strong views on it. Yes, Chetan.
I'll tell you what my problem with yesterday was. First of all, like you said, the game wasn't won. It was very different from Pune because Trent Bolt could have taken a hat trick. I texted Jamie that. Trent Bolt could have taken a hat trick, and we didn't have all rounders coming after this. We just had the bowlers coming after it, and we're talking about Trent Bolt. He had 2 overs remaining. If he had taken a hat trick, that was game over. That's my problem with it. One. The second problem, it was like what Jamie said. It was looking contrived. It seemed manipulative. You're manipulating a game in the open for the second game running.
Yeah.
And yes, the people don't have a problem because they're coming to get their money's worth. They want to see a Virat Kohli 100. They want to see India win. They want to see both things happen on the same day. Good. It should happen in the natural course of progression. It should not be manipulated like this. But my biggest problem is, it was one of the greatest batsmen of this generation, one of the greatest batsmen ever to play the ODI game, is disrespecting the game like this for a second game running. How can you justify this in your head? You're the greatest, one of the greatest batsmen to ever have played this game, and you're saying, I am only going to make this about my 100.